Howdy, I'm Gabby the Clown, and today I'm going to be ranking all of the Christmas Carol adaptations that I've seen. Excluding Scrooged, because I forgot that it existed until I was already editing the video, so oops. Yeah. But other than that, I'm going to be talking about Scrooge from the 1970s, The Muppets Christmas Carol, Mickey's Christmas Carol, The Looney Tunes Christmas Carol, The Walton Files Christmas Carol. That one's a horror short, so there'll be timestamps to skip it if you want. Flintstones Christmas Carol, the My Little Pony one, the Netflix remake of 1970s Scrooge, and the Jim Carrey animated movie. I'm going to be talking about these in order from the one I like the least to the one I adore the most. So, yeah. Also, just a disclaimer, these are all my opinions. And if you like one movie more than I like it, or if you dislike a movie more than I like it, that's totally fine. Like, if something brings you joy, enjoy it. These are 100% just how I feel. Just my takes. Also, spoilers for basically every version of Christmas Carol, obviously. And also, this isn't like a deep dive into these. It's gonna be kind of rambly. So, if you want like an in-depth analysis of the Christmas Carol, this isn't that. I'm sorry. Maybe someday, but not today. But yeah. Also, this channel is not for kids, so if you're under 18, skedaddle, shoo. Go away, Tiny Tim. I don't want you here. Anyway, let's just get started talking about the Christmas Carol. Alright, so I'm gonna be ranking these in order from worst to best. So first, we're gonna be talking about the absolute bottom of the barrel, in my opinion, which is the Netflix Scrooge: A Christmas Carol. So I hadn't seen this movie in full until I watched all of these for the purposes of this ranking, but I had seen like a bunch of clips. Like, my little brother would watch this and I would kind of like walk in on it, and I would be like, oh, this does not look good. But when I sat down to watch it, I was like, okay, I'm gonna be super fair. I'm gonna give this a chance. Like, maybe this is actually really good, and I only saw the bad parts. Maybe I just got unlucky, and I only saw the bad parts. Little did I know this movie was only bad parts. I really didn't like it, dude. Okay, so I think a big part of the reason why it irks me, there's many reasons, but I think the big one is that so this is actually not only an adaptation of A Christmas Carol, this is like a reboot of the movie Scrooge from the 1970s, which is, spoiler alert, it's very high on my list of Christmas Carol adaptations. I love it dearly. But this movie takes all of the songs from that movie and it either doesn't do them or it remakes them into pop songs. Not all of them, but like most of them, and that really bothers me. I don't like it. And most of the original songs in this movie I don't care for. Like, there is an exception. I like Scrooge's villain song. I thought that was good. Kind of. It's a mixed bag. Musically, it was very good. Luke Evans is a very talented singer. I will give him that. And it was a very good villain song. The only issue I had with it is that it was like Scrooge reminiscing about how his past made him who he is. Like, oh, I had a terrible life, so I'm gonna make everyone else's lives terrible. Like, it was very on the nose, and also, like, Scrooge is not supposed to be thinking of his past yet. Like, he's not supposed to be self-aware, like, yet. That's why he has to be visited by the ghosts, so that they can point out, like, how he became the person he is. But whatever. It was a fine song. Other than that, I could definitely picture people like animating their OCs to that. Like, it's kind of a banger. And it got me, and it leads into Marley's introduction, which went really hard, and it gave me hope, man. Like, so other than like Scrooge's villain song, one of the only good things in this movie is the designs of 3 of the 4 ghosts. Marley, Christmas Past, and Christmas Future, their designs are really good. I love them. I'm very neutral towards Christmas Presents design, though. I don't really get it. Like, it doesn't... I don't care for it. It's not bad. I don't hate it. I don't get Christmas Present from it. I don't know why he's made of metal. Or at least he looks like he's made of metal. I don't know why they did that. He doesn't look approachable, I guess. Like, he looks very cold. Like, he looks like he would not be pleasant to hug. And I feel like that's very important for a Christmas present. I feel like Christmas present should be someone that you could, like, they should be very huggable. And this guy is not. He looks like he would be very hard and cold. Also, they completely butcher his song. They keep I Like Life, but they make it like this weird, like, they make it so like in the original it's like, I like life, life likes me, la ba 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 da 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 da. Like, it's a musical. It's a stage musical. It's theatrical and fun and whimsical. But in this version, it's like, it's a completely different vibe, and like, I don't think I'd hate it as much if I hadn't already seen the superior version, but it just, I don't know, man. And oh my gosh, the thing, okay, so one of the things that pissed me off so much were these freaking little marketable plushie imp things. They're so ugly and annoying. Oh my gosh, dude. Okay, so I don't even hate, like, marketable plushie characters. Like, the minions do not annoy me. Like, I feel like I have a pretty high tolerance for, like, obnoxious, like, little gremlin characters. These little, I don't even remember what the fuck they were called. The cheerlings, I think they were called. They pissed me off, dude. They were so annoying. They completely, gosh. And I think I could have tolerated them if they were only for Christmas present. Like, I think I could have stomached it. But no, they stick around for Christmas future. Like, why? And they completely ruin the tone of the Christmas future bits. Like it's supposed to be all serious. This is supposed to be the scary part of the movie, but then you have these little creatures, like, goofing around and being all silly. Haha, they're playing with the dog. Oh yeah, there's a dog. Scrooge is a pet in this. Scrooge is a dog that he treats well and loves. Don't you love that? Iconic Scrooge trait, being kind to animals. Like, oh my gosh, dude. Why did they give Scrooge a dog? But for what purpose? Like, Scrooge would not have a dog, dude. And if he did, he would treat it like shit. Like, also, I have a couple of things that are kind of small. One of my small annoyances is that they change people's names for some reason. Like, they change Nephew Fred to Nephew Harry, and they change, Scrooge's sister from Fran to Jen. Why? What purpose does that serve? Like, why? I think I could have, honestly, I could have, and again, I could have tolerated it if the movie was good. If this was like a small, like, little change amidst like a good experience, I wouldn't have even been bothered by it. I would have been confused because it doesn't make any sense. But I could have handled it. But it's just like one more thing on top of a pile of confusing decisions and garbage. So it stands out even more, and it irks me, dude. Why? Like, I don't know, dude. I'm tired of this, Grandpa. Oh, another relatively small thing, but it bothers me. Why is Scrooge's robe so nice? So, like, the whole thing with Scrooge is that he hoards his money. He doesn't spend it on stuff. Like he just acquires wealth, and he doesn't live in opulence. He just has money. He doesn't spend it. So, like, But in this one, he has, like, this super nice fancy robe. Also, he's hot. Why did they make Scrooge a silver fox? What was the... Why? Why? He doesn't look like a crotchety old man. He looks like a hot dude in his 40s. Like, he doesn't even look that old. Why is he hot? Like, you baffle me, movie. You baffle me. Also, I know I said that Christmas Past. I love her design so much, which almost makes it worse that she is the worst character. I don't know, they're all pretty garbage, honestly, but she was definitely the one that got on my nerves the most, outside of, like, the freaking cheerlings or whatever the fuck they were called. She's so annoying, dude. Why? Like, she talks like... Okay, so you know all those videos where it's, like, people complaining about Disney protagonists being adorkable, like, oh, I'm so quirky. That doesn't bother me too much. I really don't mind the quirky girls. I do mind it in this instance, though, because Christmas Past should not be zipping around and, like, talking all goofy and being like, oh, your name's funny, Scrooge, that's a funny name, ha ha ha. Shut up. Oh my gosh. Like, Christmas Present is supposed to be the goofy one. If any of them are goofy, you put that energy into Christmas Present. Christmas Past is supposed to be kind of haunting and ethereal. And, like, they're supposed to be, like, this, like, benevolent, slightly unsettling, angelic figure. Not like a goofy, like, Disney girly, like, zipping around, like, being like a goofball. Like, it doesn't work. It does not work. It's just annoying, dude. It's so annoying. I will say, I did like, Christmas Future. The whole Christmas Future section, I liked that. They did the Christmas Future section very well. Outside of the little fucking imp things still being there, that was good. And they kept Thank You Very Much in, and they didn't butcher it. They kept it like an actual, like, theatrical musical number, and I appreciated it so much, because that's my favorite song in the show, and I was gonna have, like, an aneurysm if they, like, made that into a pop song, dude. I was gonna freak out, but no, they didn't, and I really appreciated that, because I was dying, dude. I was dying, dude. But no, Christmas Future was very good. It was not nearly as painful as the rest of the movie. Yeah. Also, like, oh, dude, one of, like, the worst parts, so, like, at the very beginning, they have Scrooge already see Tiny Tim. Like, in, like, the first 5 minutes of the movie, we see Tiny Tim. Like, not that we see Tiny Tim, but Scrooge sees Tiny Tim. And not only does he see Tiny Tim, he sees Tiny Tim collapse in the street, like, in a coughing fit. And if you don't know why that's bad, it's bad because Tiny Tim is supposed to be the thing later on that makes Scrooge start to kind of realize that he's a piece of shit and he should be helping these people. Like, but if he's already seen Tiny Tim dying, then what makes you think that I'm gonna believe that he's gonna care about it later? He doesn't care about it now, why is he gonna care about it later? It's stupid! Why? I don't know, dude. Ah. It hurts. It hurts. This movie is nothing but pain and suffering. The only good part of it was the Christmas Future section and 3 out of the 4 ghost designs. Like, and only 2 of the ghosts, like, actually, like, brought joy. Like, Marley and Christmas Yet to Come were the only ghosts that I liked. They were the only characters I liked. Everything else was painful. I did not enjoy this movie at all. And I wanted to like it, dude, because, like, the animation's very pretty, and, like, the voice actors are doing a good job. it's just, they change I'm not against change if the change is good, but the changes in this movie were just bad and baffling. Like, this is the Illumination Grinch of Christmas Carol movies. They watered it down and babied it so much that I don't even understand why they even bothered. Like, it hurts me, dude. It hurts. It was so bad. Let me see what's next on my list. Next up is the My Little Pony Christmas Carol, otherwise known as A Hearth's Warming Tale. So, okay, I want to make this very clear. I know it's very low on the list, but I don't hate it. I do like it. The last movie was the only one on this list that I disliked. Like, every other thing on this list I like, but like in like increasing degrees. This is the one that I like, but I like it the least, if that makes sense. So it's not bad at all. It's just like, it's not really very Christmas Carol-y, which I guess makes sense because it's not really trying to be a Christmas Carol. It's kind of like its own spin on it. Like how in My Little Pony it's not Christmas, it's heartwarming, it's their own holiday, so they change Christmas Carol to be more suited to their version of the holiday. It's fine. It's perfectly acceptable. It's perfectly adequate. But yeah, this special is really mostly just carried by the songs and the designs for the ghosts. Like, they have Applejack as Christmas past, and Pinkie Pie as present, and Luna as future. And all their designs are really good. The costumes that they gave them are really cute. The songs were the best part, though. Like, so... yeah. I know that Luna's song in this is, like, the one that everyone talks about. Like, they're like, oh, that one was so good. But honestly, I think Applejack's was my favorite, which I wasn't expecting. Because I didn't even remember that she was Christmas past. Like, I didn't even remember that. But her song was really good. Like, I liked it a lot. Seeds of the Past, it was really good. And yeah, I don't really have a ton to say about it, other than, it's very cute. It's not really Christmas Carol, other than person doesn't like holiday and then is visited by ghosts related to that holiday. It's really not, it doesn't really hit any of the beats, but it's cute. It's very cute. And I like My Little Pony, so I like this. It's very cute. Next is Bah Humduck, the Looney Tunes Christmas Carol special. So yeah, I like this one a lot, actually. I know it's not like... It's definitely more of a comedy. It doesn't really have much of the heart, and when it does try to have heart, it feels very corny. But, I don't know, dude, I like it. Maybe it's just nostalgia, because, like, this is one of the ones that I would watch, like, every year, since I was, like, a baby, probably. I don't remember when I first watched it, but I assume I was probably a baby, but... I have such a huge soft spot for this movie. That's probably why it's so high. Like, I mean, like, I guess 7th place isn't very high, but, like, given how inaccurate this whole movie is, it's higher than it probably deserves to be, but I adore it. It makes me so happy. It's just Looney Tunes, dude. Like, and honestly, I don't even have that huge of, like, a connection to Looney Tunes. Like, this is the big Looney Tunes thing that I've consumed. This and Space Jam are my Looney Tunes things. And I love this movie. Like, it's kind of mean-spirited, but, like, it's, like, it's in a fun way, and it has a cute ending. So, and it's just fun. Daffy is a really good Scrooge, because he's just a complete fucking asshole. Like, and then he gets beat up by all the ghosts. Like, they're not even really, like, they're not gentle with him at all. It's really funny. Like, Christmas, this is, like, probably the most, like, radically different Christmas present out of anything. Like, it's Yosemite Sam, and he's not even trying to be, like, jolly. He's just pissed off at him, which is really funny. Like, he reacts a little more realistically, like, to how I feel like how people would react to someone like Scrooge. Like, he's just like, why can't you just be a good person? You're pissing me off, and then he kicks him. Yeah, it's not accurate at all. Well, I would say it's definitely more accurate than the My Little Pony one, because it does have, like, a Tiny Tim-like figure, and it does have him confronting his mortality at the end, like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna die if I don't like Christmas. But yeah, it's fine. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, I honestly like it more than, like, what's coming up next. Like, I'm putting the Jim Carrey Grinch higher than this one because it's more accurate, but I definitely like this one a lot more, if that makes sense. I really can't justify putting this much higher than it is. I adore it so much, but I really can't justify putting it any higher than 7th place. But yeah, speaking of the Jim Carrey Scrooge movie, let's talk about that next. So, I don't dislike it. Like, it's perfectly fine. It's definitely one of the most accurate adaptations that I've ever seen. It's one of the only two that It's ever seen that actually adapts the part where, in Christmas Future, it takes him to his room, and there's, like, a corpse in his bed, and it's, like, covered in a blanket. And it's obviously Scrooge, but Scrooge does not want to look at it, because it's like, I don't want to see my own corpse. But, yeah, so, shout out to this movie for actually doing that scene. Yeah, this movie doesn't shy away from the horrors at all, which I really appreciate. The only problem is that I don't know, dude, I feel like I'm gonna sound like such a hypocrite, and then with the 5th place thing, but, the issue with this movie is that it focuses a little too much on the horrors, and it doesn't really have much going for it outside of that, to me. Like, outside of, like, the horrors and, like, the sad parts, I really don't feel much. Like, the Fezziwig Christmas Party doesn't really feel joyful and whimsical. It just kind of feels like it's there. Which is kind of crazy, because, like, they're dancing so much that they're, like, literally flying. And, Fezziwig is played by Eddie Valiant from Who Framed Roger Rabbit, so that's pretty cool. But I don't know, dude, I just didn't feel the joy and whimsy of the movie. I really only felt, like, the sad parts and the horrors. Like, this is also one of the only ones that I've seen that adapts the Children of Man at the end of, the Christmas present section, where, when Christmas Present's about to die, Scrooge sees, like, some hands underneath his robe, and he's like, ooh, what's under your robes? And then Christmas Present's like, these are the children of man, this is ignorance and want, beware them both, and then he dies. And then they echo his words back to him, like, are there no prisons? Are there no poorhouses? Like, honestly, I really like this Christmas present. I didn't think I was going to, but I really liked this Christmas present. He was a little awkward sometimes. Like, he was a little off-putting sometimes, but, like, I think he worked really well. Like, he balanced out being, like, this big, jolly guy with also just kind of hating Scrooge. Like, he balanced it out very well. So yeah, I enjoyed him greatly. And I did not like the Christmas Past ghost at all. He was very scary. I didn't like him. I did not like him at all. He creeped me out. He scared me more than the Walton Files special. Like, this, I don't know what it is. His voice unsettles me so much. And his animation, He's scary, dude. I don't like him. Like, the Christmas Past ghost was the scariest part of this movie, and any of these movies that I've seen. I don't like him at all. He's so creepy, dude. He's so gross. Yeah, I don't like him. I don't like him. And Christmas Future, okay, so I have very conflicting thoughts on the Christmas Future section, cause, like, I like the idea of the ghost just being Scrooge's shadow. Like, that's pretty cool. That's pretty sick. But then they have, like, this random chase sequence, like, for no reason, where the ghost of Christmas Yet to Come is chasing Scrooge on a wagon, and, like, he has a magic whip that when he cracks it, it makes Scrooge small. Why? I don't know where that came from. And it goes on for a long time, dude. It goes on for so long. I don't know if it's literally this long, but it felt like it was like 5 minutes of nothing but this. Like, it was way too long, dude. And it was kind of funny, because I was watching this one with my grandma, and she was like, it was right after the Christmas present death scene and, like, the Children of Man bit, and she was like, oh, this is kind of spooky, and I was like, yeah, this is actually, like, the most accurate one I've seen so far, and then a chase scene happens immediately after, and I was like, oh, never mind, wow. Like, it feels so out of the blue, because, like, this movie seemed very determined to be, like, super accurate to the book, and then out of nowhere they have this random-ass chase scene. Like, okay, I guess, but, like, you kind of killed the tone, you kind of killed the mood. Like, we just saw someone die, which was, like, the perfect lead-in into the scary part of the movie, and then you just... chase scene, and Scrooge is tiny and crawling through a sewer pipe. Okay. Cool. And, like, it doesn't even do anything? Like, I don't understand, man. But there is a part of this that I really do like. There's a part of Christmas Future that I really do like. I really like the part where they go to the Cratchit's house, and Bob is trying so hard not to, like, break down in front of his family. And he, like, starts climbing up the stairs to see to Tiny Tim's room, and he stops right in front of Scrooge, and Scrooge doesn't know he doesn't know Scrooge is there, obviously, because they can't see him, but he stops right in front of Scrooge and looks him dead in the eyes with the most soul-crushing, like, dead inside, depressed look, and Scrooge just has to stare right into that, and that's really good. That was really good. I just wish they hadn't had that chase scene, dude, because I don't know why that was there. That felt like it was put in either to show off the animation or as, like, a corporate mandate, like, hey, this movie's getting too dark, put in something for the kids to enjoy, and they're like, oh, I guess we can put in, like, a chase scene, I don't know. But yeah. Also, the ending is really weird. I don't like how this movie ends. I really don't. Like, we don't get to see Scrooge going to the Cratchit's house, or, like, the Cratchit celebrating Christmas. We do see him going to Nephew Fred's house, which I liked. But we don't really get to see him interact with the Cratchits. Bob just goes to work the next day, and Scrooge is like, oh, I'm gonna give you a bunch of money, now go get out, or for some reason, I don't remember what the reason was, but Bob leaves, and then he turns to the camera and is like, and Scrooge was better than his word, and then, like, he gives, like, the final monologue. It's like, hello? Since when can you break the fourth wall? What? I thought we were reading a storybook, because this opens with a storybook. Why are you talking to me? Don't do that. It's just, I don't know. This movie has some really good parts, but I don't know. I don't think I'll watch it again. Like, it didn't really stick with me. Like, it's perfectly fine. Like, I didn't hate it. It just didn't really stick with me. Yeah, it wasn't bad. I just didn't really care about it, and it's kind of forgettable. Yeah. It was fine. It was fine. Next up, is the Walton Files, Boozoo's Ghosts, which, okay, I know that I said, the other one's I know I said the Jim Carrey one's problem was that it focused too much on the horrors, and then this one is literally just the horrors with no happy ending, but I also liked this, I also just enjoyed this one more. I don't know, maybe it's just because I'm a huge sucker for the Walton Files art style, but, like, I don't know. I thought this was cool. I thought this was cool as hell. So it's literally just a horror parody of Christmas Carol, but I feel like it's done very well. And like the whole opening section is very cute too. Like before it becomes a horror thing, it's cute. Like so like I'm stuttering a lot. Excuse me. I'm stuttering so much. Like, Banny knocks over a coffee mug and breaks it, and he's like, "Oh, you incompetent rabbit," and then she's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'll fix it." And then, like, some kid comes to the door and she's like, "We're raising money for the poor," and then he takes money from the charity. So, like, in every other adaptation, Scrooge just, like, says, "No, I'm not giving you money." This one he literally steals from the charity bucket, which is crazy. And then, like, the kid's like, "You are a greedy and selfish old man," which, yeah, get him, girl. Like, or boy, I don't know what this thing is, but, you go, girl. But then, like, basically immediately after this, he goes to bed, and then it becomes a horror thing. So Ghost of Christmas Past, in this short, is called, The Sad Ghost of Past Experiences, and it's like this weird, big clown thing, and it's really unsettling to look at, and it's like, you need to accept your actions, and that you're a bad person. You need to be honest with me. And then Scrooge, or like Boozoo, I guess in this version, he's like, I didn't do anything wrong. I'm not a bad person. And then the ghost like starts melting, and it's like, "Stop lying to me!" And it's like starts melting and crying, like begging for him to like tell the truth. And like Boozoo's like really freaked out, understandably. Like he's watching this ginormous clown just melt and sob, begging for him to accept his mistakes. And then, like, after it's, like, fully melted and, like, deteriorated and gross, it's like, "You're going to be visited by 2 more ghosts. I'll see you in hell." And it's like, whoa! That's crazy. So, anyway, then Boozoo wakes up in his bed again. He's like, "Oh, that was crazy." He's like, "Oh, that was scary." It's like, no shit. Like, and then, Christmas Present is next, but in this version, they're the jolly ghost of present times, and, this is the only one that's a girl, from what I can tell, and they're this big sheep lady, with, like, Christmas lights all over them, and, like, this big smile, and she's like, "You're a greedy and selfish old man, I fucking hate you, here's the consequences of your actions," and it shows, like, Banny, his shopkeeper who broke the mug earlier, and he refused to pay her because she broke the mug, but since he didn't pay her, she couldn't feed her family, and they starved to death, and he's like, "I didn't want them to die, and she's like, and then the ghost is like, "Well, that's too bad, you already did it. Fuck you, your actions have consequences," and he's like, and then this is like one of the other ones to adapt the Children of Man bit, and it's like these really, so everything else is really cartoony, but these are like real world pictures of like these weird clown dolls, and he's like, "Ew, what the fuck is that?" And she's like, "These are the ignorance and want and whatever," and they start like, so like, as they're supposed to, they start repeating, back to Boozoo things that he said, before, but instead of, like, just saying it clearly, like, are there no prisons and poorhouses? Like, in every other version, it's, like, this weird, garbled mess of, like, glitched noises, and he's, like, screaming at them to shut up, and when they do, they start, like, melting and dying, and he's like, I don't want them to die, and Christmas Present's like, well, tough luck, bucko. Your actions are out of my control, old man. And then she's like, and now it's your turn. And he's like, my turn? And then he wakes up in his bed again. And he's visited by Christmas Future, or in this version, Mortality. And they're all really big. And he's like this really big Christmassy rabbit thing. And he's like, well, it's time to go, old man. And he's taking such delight in freaking Boozoo out. He is having such a good time with his job, and I love that. I love a scary person. I love a scary character who is fully aware of the fact that they're scary and just revels in it and has so much fun with it. That's one of my favorite things. And that's like all of these ghosts. That's so good. Except for Past Experiences, who just cries, which is sad, but anyway. So Mortality is like, well, I'm gonna kill you now, and Boozoo's like, oh, please don't, and like, and he's like, am I gonna be okay? And then like he opens a door and it leads to his shop, and everything seems normal, and he's like, oh, thank God. And he goes up to Banny, but as she starts to talk to him, she starts glitching out, and her little sprite goes completely black, and he's like, whoa, what's going on? And then like the charity kid from earlier, hands him a letter, hands him like, an invitation to his own funeral, and he's like, what's going on? And then like the place starts melting into like this black tar, and he's freaking out. And Mortality shows up again, and he's like, you really thought you were off the hook, huh? Wow, that's crazy. Rip Bozo. Rip Boozoo. Ooh, I dropped a paper, sorry. But yeah, and then like Boozoo's past self, like, shows up, like, his childhood self shows up for some reason, and Boozoo's like, kid, get out of here! Run away, me! And then, like, Mortality just fucking kills him. Like, Mortality just like, he doesn't even, like, rip into him or anything, he just touches, child Boozoo, and he just starts melting, and he's freaking out, and then Boozoo's freaking out, of course, and Mortality's like, here you go, here's your present, and Boozoo's like, what is this? And then he opens it, and it's a little alarm clock, and then once it goes off, he just starts melting and dies, and then, like, the short ends, with it's like, Boozoo in bed, like, completely eviscerated. There's, like, this big black sensor bar over his face, but you can tell it's, like, mutilated. It's so gnarly, dude. But then, like, the freaking narrator's like, well, I hope that taught y'all kids a lesson. Make sure to be nice around Christmas. Wouldn't want 3 ghosts to visit you now, would ya? And that's so funny, dude. What? Yeah, so, yeah, I don't know if this is higher than it should be, but I don't give a shit, dude. I love this. It's so absurd in a good way. Like, the art is amazing, the voice acting is really good, and the horror is really well done, but it's not like, even though it is purely a horror short, it is funny sometimes. Like, that end bit where you just see him, like, dead, and then, like, the narrator comes in all cheerful, like nothing just happened. He's like, well, I hope that taught you kids a lesson. Like, that's crazy, dude. That's wild. That is crazy. Absolutely insane. I love it. I love this short to death. Also, this is, as far as I'm aware, this is the only one that's free on YouTube, so, check it out if you love horror. I fucking love this short, dude. And yeah. So next up is the Mickey's Christmas Carol. This movie is so much shorter than I remember. Because for some reason, I always assumed it was like 40 minutes. No, it's not even half an hour. It's 26 minutes. Like, I was shocked. I was flabbergasted. Like, they get so much done in such a short amount of time. Like, they don't include everything, obviously. It's not the most accurate adaptation, but it's very good. It's so cute, dude. It's adorable. Like, and I could be wrong about this, so correct me if I'm wrong, but to my knowledge, this is, like, the introduction of Scrooge McDuck as a character. So, as far as I'm aware, if this didn't exist, we wouldn't have DuckTales, and I love DuckTales, so thank you, Mickey's Christmas Carol, very cool. Thank you for introducing Scrooge McDuck to the world. If you did, I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure. But yeah, it's very cute. Goofy as Jacob Marley is kind of a crazy choice, but I think it works. It works perfectly fine. Also, like, they include, like, a little interaction that I thought was really cute, and I kind of wish it was in every one, but I also understand why it's not. Where, like, Marley's like, remember how I robbed the windows? Remember how I robbed the widows and swindled the poor? And then Scrooge is like, yeah, and you did it all in the same day. Oh, you had class, Jacob. And Jacob's like, yeah. I mean, no, that was bad. Like, that's so funny. That's so stupid. And yeah, I think it's very cute. It, like, speed runs the story. It goes fast. Like, I didn't even realize how fast it was, like, until, like, my most recent viewing. And maybe it's just because I had watched, like, 7 other Christmas Carol movies up to this point. So I was, like, it's memorized at this point. But they're just, like, shoom, going really fast. But I like it quite a lot. It's very charming. I think the animation is really cute, but I feel like that goes without saying. It's Disney, obviously. Disney when they cared. I miss them. Anyway, yeah, it's really cute. I don't have a lot to say about it, other than that it's very good, and if you're able to watch it, I think you should. But yeah, it doesn't... yeah, it doesn't do anything crazy, but it's very good. It's, if you want to consume Christmas Carol, but you only have, like, half an hour to live, watch this. And yeah, so next up is the Flintstones Christmas Carol. This is my 3rd place pick. Okay, so this is one of the ones like Humduck where I grew up with it. So I wasn't sure how it was gonna place. I assumed it was probably gonna be pretty low, but, like, I like it. But no, dude, I rewatched it, a couple days ago. It's actually one of, this is gonna sound crazy, but hear me out. This is one of the most accurate retellings of Christmas Carol I've ever seen, outside of obvious things, like them being cave people. But, like, they include so much of the real dialogue, and, like, they include things that aren't in most adaptations. Like, they include the, Scrooge seeing his own corpse bit and not wanting to look under the blanket. As far as I can tell, they don't leave anything out. Like, they include Sister Fran, who always gets cut out, not literally always, but quite often gets cut out. They include the Fezziwig Christmas Party, they include Belle, and they actually, unlike most adaptations, they actually give us time with Belle. And maybe that's just because they're a married couple within, like, the meta of the show, but, like, they have, like, a snowball fight, and it's very cute, and we get to see him proposing. It's very wholesome. And then in Christmas Present, Oh, gracious. And then in Christmas Present, we see the Cratchits and Nephew Fred's Christmas Party. And this is something that also gets cut out, and I'm pretty sure of all the adaptations I've seen, this is the only one that includes the Ghost of Christmas Present having this special seasoning that he puts on food, and Scrooge is like, "Hey, what's that?" And he's like, This is Christmas spirit. It goes well with any meal given on Christmas, to a poor one most of all, because it needs it the most." Like, I'm in shock. They also included another Christmas present line that often gets excluded, which is where Scrooge is like, why don't you do something about this? And like, why do you let these people suffer? And then the ghost gets super offended. He's like, me? There are many terrible things done in my name, but the sins of bigotry, hatred, and greed must be attributed to their true perpetrators. Like, wow. Wowee. And then in Christmas Features, they also don't cut anything out. They include Scrooge seeing his own corpse, they include the people selling his stuff, they include the Cratchits being depressed, they include the people being like, "Oh, when did he die? I thought he'd never go." Like, they don't cut anything out. It's amazing. I love this movie. And it's charming. It's really cute because it's the Flintstones. And like Humduck, this is like the only Flintstones thing I've seen outside of like the live action movie, which I saw like a bajillion years ago, and like another Christmas special that was included on the DVD for this. So I don't have a strong attachment to the Flintstones. This is my strong attachment to the Flintstones. And it's really good. It's so well done. Like, so like, this is like a story within a story thing, where like it's the Flintstones putting on a Christmas Carol play, and before the play, apparently Fred was like trying to method act, and he was being a complete douchebag to everybody. So while they're going through the play, it's Scroogeception, bro. Like, he's literally like going through Christmas Carol, while he's playing Scrooge, he's actually having Scrooge's character development. He's realizing that he was an asshole. Like, it's so good, dude. It's so good. And then, they take a creative liberty, obviously, because it's freaking cave people, but they take a creative liberty towards the end that I actually really like, where, so Wilma, Fred's wife, had to like keep taking on roles throughout the play because people kept getting sick. So she played Belle and Christmas Past, which I really liked. I like that idea a lot, actually. But then at the end of the play, she comes back as one of the charity guys. Fred, he's realized that he's been a complete asshole, and he wants to make it up to his wife, so he's keeping that within, he's staying in character, so he's like, "Belle, I love you, will you please come to dinner with me and my nephew?" And Wilma's like, "Why are you improvising?" "Whatever, okay, sure, why not? Fuck it." And that's really cute. This is so cute, and it's so accurate. Like, wow. Just wow, dude. I love this movie so much. I love this movie. Like, I was fully expecting to, like, have my rose-tinted glasses shattered and be like, "Oh, this actually kind of sucks." Or like, "Oh, this actually isn't a very good Christmas Carol," like with Humduck. But no! It's even better than I remembered! It's so good! Like, this was one of the last ones that I rewatched, and at that point, I considered myself a bit of a snob with Christmas carols because I'd seen like a bajillion of them in like a couple days. And this was the last one I watched, so I was like, "Oh, this is just gonna be mid, isn't it?" But it was so good. It was so cute, and it was a delight. It was an absolute delight. I love this movie, and if you're able to watch it, I cannot recommend it enough. It's on YouTube, but it does cost money, but, it's like, $4 to rent it. And if you have the spare money and you want to check it out, I cannot recommend it enough. I adored this. Like, chef's kiss. Mwah, flowers. 10 out of 10. I love it. Okay. So, we're down to the final 2, and I'm a little scared. I'm a little scared. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. But I have to live my truth, okay? The Muppets is only second best to me. Now, okay, I need to make it perfectly clear. I love the Muppets Christmas Carol. I love it with all my heart and soul. Gonzo is my king. I love him so much. It's only second to me. I'm sorry. Okay. Now that we ripped the Band-Aid off. So, and now I'm gonna talk about the movie. So, Muppets Christmas Carol. I love this movie. I love the narrative of Gonzo literally being Charles Dickens so that they can include the narration. It's really cute. I just love Gonzo and Rizzo so much. I miss them. I miss them so much. I think there was like some behind the scenes reason why they cut Rizzo out of like new Muppet stuff, but I don't really care. I miss him. I miss him so much. It should have been him and Gonzo going through the Haunted Mansion, not Gonzo and Pepe. I like Pepe perfectly fine, but Gonzo and Rizzo was just superior. I'm sorry. Anyway, I got distracted, but I love the Muppets. I love the Muppets so much. I love them with all my heart and soul. But, yeah, anyway. So, the songs in this are really good. I think the first 2 songs are my favorite. Everyone saying that Scrooge sucks. And then the Marley Brothers song, and Christmas Present. Those are my favorite songs in the movie, I think. Oh, speaking of songs, I need to talk about this. So Belle has a song in this movie called When Love Is Gone, and for some reason it keeps getting cut out, and people are like, oh, this song is so stupid, blah, blah, blah. And I could not disagree more. I don't particularly like the song, but it is so important. Like, I get why people might be bored by it. It isn't the most interesting song in the world, but it is so important to the story, dude. Like, this is when Belle breaks up with him. Like, without it, it just cuts to Belle walking away, and it's like, another year without us being married, and then Belle walking away and Rizzo sobbing. Like, this song is so important to make us actually feel something about when Belle leaves. Because, like, without it, it's just like, we're supposed to feel sad because Rizzo's crying. And I do feel sad that Rizzo's crying, but, like, other than that, there's, like, nothing to this scene. It feels pointless. They could have just cut Belle out at that point. Like, I'm sorry. This song is so important. And not just for the scene itself, but also, at the end of the movie, they sing a reprise of this song called When Love Is Found, and it's really cute, and it isn't as impactful if they didn't already have the original part of it. Like, the first song is like, love is gone, and you don't know how to love people, Scrooge, and then at the end, Scrooge is like singing with everyone, like, we found the love, and like, I can't sing the actual words because I'm scared if copyright scares me, but yeah, it's delightful. I'm sorry, it's delightful, and it's important. I know the song itself isn't the best, but you can sit through like you can sit through like a few minutes of a mid-song for a huge payoff later. Like, I'm not saying that the song at the end isn't impactful without this, but like, I feel like it just hits harder. Like, I don't know, dude. I think that Disney is a bunch of cowards for cutting it out, but that's just me. That's just me. And maybe I just have a soft spot for it because the version I grew up with had the song included it, and I didn't even know that people cut out the song until like Disney Plus came around. But yeah, I think the song is very important. I think it's Very, very important. And also, there's like a bit in it where like Scrooge starts singing with Belle and he's crying, and that's really cool. I like that. Yeah. One of the things I don't really like, okay, so one of the things I don't really like in this movie is how they handle nephew Fred. So early on, in the beginning of the movie when he comes to visit Scrooge, that was good. But then, like, at his Christmas party during the Christmas present, section, they leave, like, very quickly. Like, Scrooge and Present leave very quickly. Like, they only see the part of Fred and his friends making fun of Scrooge. Like, it feels very mean-spirited. They completely cut out Fred being like, oh, besides, I like old Scrooge, and God bless him and stuff. Like, they completely cut out the part of Fred still loving his uncle, even though he makes fun of him a little bit. Like, that doesn't sit right with me. I don't like that. I don't like that. It made Fred seem like kind of an asshole. Like, I don't know. I do not care for it. I do not care for it. But other than that, like, one little bit, I think the movie is very, very good. I think it's very good. I really like, I really like the part in Christmas Past where they're at Scrooge's schoolhouse, and Sam Eagle is the teacher, and he's like, oh, you will love business. It is the American way. And then Gonzo, like, just completely breaks the rules and, like, just walks up to him and is like, hey, Sam, actually, we're in England. And then Sam's like, it is the British way. And then he looks around confused, like, wait, who talked to me? Like, because they can't see Gonzo and Rizzo. I think. It's a little confusing. But for the most part, they're invisible. And yeah, I also, so there's this, like, little bunny guy, I think his name's Bean? I don't remember off the top of my head, but, little bunny dude, Scrooge, like, throws a wreath at him and leaves him out in the cold, like, this poor guy gets abused the whole movie, yeah, and it's apparently because, like, the people making the movie just fucking hated him. Like, they thought he was too cute and they hated him, so they tortured him the whole movie, which is crazy. Also, I like the Fozziwig Christmas party, where Animal has to, like, just ding a little triangle instead of playing his drums, and he's like breathing heavily, like, like, you can tell that he's, like, barely holding on, and then eventually he just, like, completely snaps and, like, just, like, starts playing his drums all crazy, like he usually does. That's funny. This movie's really funny. And it's got the heart, too, like, it's like the perfect balance of heart and comedy, which is so important for Christmas Carol. And yeah, I think the only song in this movie I don't particularly care for is the, Tiny Tim song. Like, bless us all. But I think that's just because I don't like any Tiny Tim songs. I think they're all kind of cringe. And, like, they're kind of, I don't know. I don't know what it is. They're, like, I feel like I have a relatively high tolerance for cringy stuff. I don't know what it is about Tiny Tim songs, but none of them, like, make me feel anything other than, oh man, this song's going on for a while. When's it gonna be over? Can we get to the other stuff? When's this kid gonna die? Like, it's just, I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm the Scrooge. Maybe I am the Scrooge. Like, but yeah, I love this movie. I love it to bits and pieces, and I 100% get why people think this is, why for a lot of people this is the #1 Christmas Carol. And this is, like, it's so close with my #1. It's like they're practically tied. But my #1 just makes me a little more happy. And that is Scrooge from 1970 with Albert Finney. I hope I said his name right. Anyway, I love this movie so much. I completely understand why people wouldn't like it. Albert Finney's a little silly as Scrooge, and a lot of the songs go on for maybe too long, but I don't care. It makes me happy. I love all the songs in this movie except for the Tiny Tim song, but I don't like Tiny Tim songs. But like, I Hate People, Father Christmas, like, freaking I Like Life, like, dude, they're all so good. It's ridiculous. It's redonkulous. And obviously, thank you very much. Like, it's so good, dude. It's so good. And like, I like the set design for this movie. I know it's like a small thing, but like, it really feels like dirty old Victorian England. It's like so dirty, but like in a good way, and it feels Christmassy to me. I don't know what it is, but like this movie feels like Christmas to me. Like, and like Scrooge is such an asshole, but like in a fun way. And like we get to see him like going around town, like doing his job a little bit, like collecting debts, and like we get to see him interact with the town, which I like a lot. And like during his like I Hate People song, there's like this one section where like he passes this like poor mother who's like swaddling a baby. He's like, "Penny for the baby, sir, penny for the baby," and he's just like, "Ew," and he walks away, which is crazy. This movie gets Scrooge, to me anyway. Is it over the top? Maybe, but it's fun. Like, yeah, it's delightful to me. It's delightful to me. And I just love this song so much, dude. And like, it's pretty accurate to me anyway. I like, dude, I think this has to be my favorite of Nephew Fred's Christmas parties. It's absolutely delightful. We actually get to see Scrooge having fun, which is important, because like the Nephew Fred Christmas party is supposed to be where Scrooge realizes that Christmas can be fun, and then he regrets not spending Christmas with his family the whole time. Like, he gets to play a game with them, not directly because they can't see him, but like he participates in it, and he's like, he gets swept up in the moment, and he's having so much fun. It's really cute. It's just so cute. Like, I like it. And I like Marley too. I actually like Marley a lot in this movie. I think he's kind of silly, but like in a good way. He like mixes like being this unsettling, intimidating individual while also being kind of silly. Like, oh my gosh. In this movie, they do cut out something that I find kind of important, which is the Scrooge watching people sell his stuff. They do cut that part out, but if that part had to be cut out for us to see Scrooge literally going to hell, I think that was an okay trade. Equivalent exchange and all that. Yeah, Scrooge goes to hell in this movie. So like, in most Christmas Carol adaptations, like, the climax of the Christmas future is Scrooge, like, falling into his grave, and, like, it's implied that he's gonna go to hell. This movie shows him in hell, which is crazy. Oh, almost dropped my phone, goodness gracious. But yeah, it literally shows him in hell, and, like, and he's like, "Oh, where am I?" And Marley comes up to greet him, and he's like, "Oh, there you are! Wow! I can't believe we actually got to see you. Wow, this is crazy. I'm gonna show you around. This is so fun." And he's like jumping around. He's like so excited for Scrooge to be tortured for eternity. Like, and then he's like, "Oh yeah, the devil was so happy that you were such a dick in life that he's gonna make you he's gonna make you his clerk. Like, you're gonna do his paperwork for him. That's crazy, right?" And then, like, his little section of hell is, like, his office, but, like, completely frozen. And he's like, oh, it's so cold, and Marley's like, yeah, you'll be the only person in hell who's chilly, haha. And then, like, as he's about to leave, he's like, oh, I almost forgot, here's your chain. They wasn't ready for you when you arrived, because they were still making it. It's so big, they had to take on extra devils to get it done. And then, I don't remember exactly how many, but it's like 4 or 5 really big dudes, just carrying this giant chain, and then they wrap it around Scrooge and trap him to a pole, and then he's just screaming, and he's like, help me, Jacob Marley, help me, and then Marley's like, bah humbug, and then he closes the door on him. Insanity! I love it! Oh my gosh, dude. Fucking crazy. And then the end of the movie is also good. The end of the movie is so cute. Scrooge is so happy to be alive. I think this is the happiest Scrooge. This is the happiest at the end of movie Scrooge of all the ones that I saw, in my opinion. He is, jumping off the walls. He is freaking out. Dude is tweaking. He's throwing his paperwork everywhere, and he runs out into town, and he buys, a bajillion toys, and, he's kind of scaring people with how happy he is. But, it's wholesome. And then he buys himself a Santa costume, and he shows up at the Cratchits dressed up as Santa, which is funny because it calls back to the beginning of the movie where some street urchins were making fun of him by calling him Father Christmas in a sarcastic way. Now he literally is Father Christmas, and then they sing a reprise of that song where where the lyrics are changed to be actually happy about him being there. And then they do a reprise of Thank You Very Much, but instead of thanking him for dying, they're thanking him for being a good person. And it's so cute. It's so joyous. This is Christmas joy. This entire ending scene of the movie is Christmas joy injected directly into my veins. I love it so much, dude. It's so cute. It's so cute. I love it. And then at the end, at the very end, he's going home, and he's still skipping around, and he's still singing, he's still happy, and he talks to the door knocker that turns into Marley's face, and he's like, oh, Jacob Marley, I don't know if you can hear me, but thank you so much, and, we're gonna make a bunch of happy Christmases. And then he puts the Santa beard and hat on the knocker, and he's like, I have to go now, I'm gonna go get ready to spend Christmas with my family. And that's so cute. It's so cute. He's so happy. He's so joyous. This is joy. Oh my gosh. This is why it's my favorite one. Not just the songs, and again, not just because Scrooge Goes to Hell, which is absolutely insane. Not just because it has my favorite Christmas present. Not just because it has my favorite versions of all the ghosts, but dude, I love it so much. I know that, okay, I know some of the songs go on for too long. Maybe, I guess that's an opinion that could be had, but I think it's all worth it, dude. It's so beautiful. It all comes together at the end, and, all the songs from the movie blend together. It's just... I can't really explain it in any other way than this is what Christmas joy is. This is Christmas joy. I adore this movie. And if you're able to watch it, please give it a chance. Please. I beg you. Yeah, it's just so sweet. I love it so much. Well, that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like, I would really appreciate it, and subscribe if you'd like to. Just a heads up that this is my last long-form video of the year, so, we won't be getting any more long videos until next year. But I hope this is enough to tide you over. It's very long, but I hope it's enough, and I really do hope you liked it. I had so much fun making this movie. I love Christmas carols so much. It is my favorite Christmas story of all time. It might be one of my favorite stories, period. And yeah, I love it so much, and I hope that I didn't disappoint anybody with my opinions. I probably did with the Muppets one not being first place, but damn it, dude, like the last scene of the 70s Scrooge is just so, I can't say that it's perfect because it's not, but it just makes me so happy. And yeah, I'm not sure what my next video will be come January. Probably Five Nights at Freddy's, but yeah, I hope you stick around until then, and I hope you have a great night, day, or whatever time it is where you are, and a Merry Christmas!